What should I eat? How much should I eat? What macronutrient percentage should I be eating? Should I be eating carbohydrate? How much protein do I need? There's a whole heap of questions about food. So I'm in the kitchen because that's where the food is. I've got the good or bad bread. People say that bread can kill you. Bread's a carbohydrate. I've got juice. A lot of people say don't drink juice because it's got too much sugar in it. I've got milk. Some people don't drink milk because they're lactose intolerant. And some people don't have anything to do with animal products at all because they're vegan vegetarians. And I've also got people in my life, like I'm sure you have, who eat only meat. They're carnivores. So how do we know what's right for us? And it's one of those very controversial conversations that I don't like to have because I think that everybody's unique and different. Everybody has different likes for food and dislikes. And it's interesting because some people love bread and some people hate it. Some people drink milk every day and some people never would. Some people drink juice every day and some people would never drink juice. But my question is always, what's the outcome? Not the process of what should I eat, how much should I eat, when should I eat, but what's the outcome that you want from your eating? So there's two reasons, of course, or perhaps three reasons for eating. One's for pleasure. And a lot of people don't eat for pleasure, they just eat because it's the time of the day or because they're hungry. But some people eat because it's a pleasurable experience. They love it. So imagine taking away that pleasurable experience. The other reason we eat is because we want to perform well, of course. So we want to have energy so we can go and do all the things that we want to do. So do you eat for pleasure or for performance or a combination of both? Or do you just eat to stay alive? And that's another great reason. If you don't eat, you'll die. You've got to put calories into your body. You've got to have energy to survive. So whatever it is that you do with your food, isn't that your business? So I always ask the four questions that I think are far more important than what to eat, how much to eat, and when to eat. The question is, do you love what you see in the mirror? Do you love the way your body feels to touch? Are you performing at your best? Do you have a stack of energy? And whatever you're doing with your food, are you getting the results that you want? So are you enjoying your food if you're eating for pleasure? And are you performing at your best if you're eating for performance or a combination of both? And after that, I don't think it's anybody's business. Why as an adult would you go to another adult and say, what should I eat? Now you might say, well, I've got to go to a dietitian or a nutritionist or a naturopath or the doctor to tell me what to eat. But is it possible that the doctor has a different opinion to you and doctors disagree, nutritionists disagree, dietitians disagree, cardiologists disagree, everyone that has an opinion about food, and we all have the right to an opinion, don't we? Because we all eat food. But there are so many differing opinions and so much argument about what we should eat and what we shouldn't eat. And is it possible that there are people that drink milk, drink juice, eat bread, have a stack of energy, perform at their best, love what they see in the mirror and they're getting the results that they want? And there's other people that drink milk, eat bread, drink juice, and it's not doing them any favors at all. So is it possible that we need to work it out for ourselves? So when somebody says to me, I don't drink milk, I always ask, why not? And if it makes you feel bloated or it makes you feel sick or you don't like it, what a great reason not to drink milk. But if you don't drink milk, if you like it, but somebody says you shouldn't drink milk because it's bad for you, is it possible that that screws with your head? Because if you want something, if you like something, if it adds value to your life and you don't have it, is it possible that two things happen? One is you get angry, grumpy, annoyed because you can't have it. Or two, if you do have it, you feel guilty because you think it's a bad food. And I think that mental health surely is just as important as our physical health. And if you love something and you can't have it, mustn't have it, don't have it, shouldn't have it, so you feel angry because you can't have it, or you feel guilty if you do have it but you think it's a bad food, what happens to your mental health? And the reason I always ask that question is, as an exercise professional all of my life, I've dealt with too many people where food has literally screwed with their mental health. They have a horrible relationship with food. They either don't want to eat, so they're anorexic. They eat and throw up, they're bulimic. They eat and then exercise for hours and hours because they're exercise bulimics. There's all sorts of different disorders now, mental disorders. You know, I've got to eat really healthy food, even though it doesn't give me any joy and it doesn't make me feel good, but I feel bad if I don't eat really healthy food. There's a whole heap of horrible mental stuff going on in people's heads to do with food. And I always relate food back to this. Wouldn't it be nice to eat when you're hungry, stop eating when you're full, eat all the foods that you love, never eat the foods that you don't like? Because I always ask, why would you waste calories on food that you don't like? I could never understand that. But ultimately, if you're really fit and if you're really strong, Is it possible that your hormonal system, the system that controls whether you're hungry, whether you're full, what you like to eat, what you need to eat, what you need to survive, what you need to thrive, that whole hormonal system, if you're fit and strong, is it possible that everything will work well? So I love food and I come into the kitchen and I eat whatever I want to. But I'm also very aware that because I'm fit and strong, because I'm fit and healthy, my hormonal system's really healthy. So I eat what I know my body needs. I don't eat stuff that I don't like, or I certainly don't eat stuff that my body doesn't need. And I stop eating when I'm full because I've got a healthy, strong hormonal system. So why don't we start at this end rather than this end? What should I eat? What shouldn't I eat? What can't I eat? When should I eat? How much should I eat? Rather than asking all of those questions, why not start at this end, which is what is the outcome that I want? Do I want to have a stack of energy? Do I want to perform at my best? Do I want to love what I see in the mirror? And do I want to get great results from my eating? And I'll reverse that. Do you want to have no energy, perform badly at everything that you do, hate what you see in the mirror, and not get the results that you want from your eating plan? And sadly, so many people tell me that even though they think they're eating healthy or they're on some kind of diet or eating plan that's been given to them by a so-called expert, they still can't say yes to all of those things. They don't like what they see in the mirror. They're not performing at their best. They don't have very much energy, and they're not getting the results that they want. What a terrible way to eat. So start with the outcome. What do I need to do to get this outcome? And then perhaps work it out for yourself. When should I eat is a really great question. Why not eat when you're hungry? And if you've got a strong hormonal system that's healthy, fit and strong, your body will tell you when to eat and it'll tell you when you should stop eating because you're full. How much you should eat is determined by your hormonal system. So if you've got a fit, strong, healthy body with a fit, strong hormonal system, then you won't eat too much. So how about we focus on getting really fit and strong rather than how much should I eat, what should my macronutrient percentage be, should I eat bread, are carbohydrates bad for me, how much protein do I need? Is it possible that your body will work that out for you? So I don't need to count protein grams, count carbohydrate grams, work out how much fat I'm eating. I don't do any of that. I just listen to my body. Now, you don't have to do what I do. But the human body, if we have a healthy, fit, strong body, all of us are in the same position because our anatomy and physiology is the same. If your central nervous system is working effectively with your hormonal system, your digestive system, your immune system, your skeletal and muscular system, you will have a healthy, fit, strong body that will then tell you what to eat, when to stop eating, what you like to eat and what don't you like to eat. And I'm going to ask the question again. How ridiculous would it be to eat foods that you don't like just because some expert told you that you should be eating that? Or the reverse, you really want to eat something because you really love it, but you don't eat it because some expert told you that you shouldn't have it. So how about work out what you like rather than rely on another human being? Because you're an adult. Adults get to choose what we eat. We get to choose how we feel. We get to choose how we respond or react to everything that we do. And wouldn't it be sad to rely on another human being when we're a mature adult? So if you want to live your life to the max, get healthy, fit and strong, and then everything else will work together. So you can live your life to the max and eat what you bloody well want. Woohoo! Live your life to the max. Yeah.